Crab fans, this is not our typical broadcast. Trip Allen set. And a fake to second base. That's Brentley Cross it. That one is set. Is 1-1. Is hit to the left side. That's going to be a tough play. Throw over is not in time. Gets by the first baseman. Jack Glasgow is going to come around to score as Cross is on with an E6. And that's going to bring in Docker Terrell. Sean, I've said this. I do not like our boys going to the third base side. If you're going to do that, just go in the third base dugout.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that at all. Throw over to first, not in time. 3-0 is your score. Bottom half of the first inning. Football practice going on across the way as it was moved back.
I will say this as a photographer, I do like that because a lot of the times when I'm taking pictures right here.
Right. No one throws over for a second time. See, Pawpaw made it out. He's behind us. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. It wouldn't be a TP Talk broadcast if something wasn't awry, however.
As I said, it's the first one of the year. It's still working all the bugs out.
Yeah.
And we don't know what works and what doesn't until we try to go live and it doesn't
And
work.
we do have some new equipment as well as we are trying to upgrade and getting those kinks worked out. Is something as that's cut on a miss. Throw down to second base is kind of airmailed. I'd like to see a slide there. No balls and 2 strikes. Big spot here for Dr. Terrell. That's one of your favorites. He loves to do some picture editing and that sort of thing.
Likes photography.
Right up there. You guys kind of collabed or something a little bit last year on TikTok with the Invitational Tournament Championship. Throw down to third. No, I'm going to steal third easily. Is Cross. As that one's up and away. The first broadcast of the year. Softball will be at Carterville on Thursday for number 2. Both teams will be down at Massac County on Friday. Cut on and miss, strike number 3. So both pitchers strike out the side, but the Indians score 3 after 1. They lead it 3-0. We'll be right back.
Is your house too hot, too cold, just plain uncomfortable? Call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Family owned and operated since 1961. That's 4 generations strong and over 60 years of keeping it cool and cozy. They use dependable Amana systems made right here in the USA. You get comfort that lasts. Colson's Heating and Cooling, your home, your comfort, and a proud sponsor of TP Talk.
Legacy Fitness is your home for strength, performance, and everyday results. Experience top-tier strength and cardio equipment, expert personal trainers, and member-exclusive savings on premium supplements. Visit them at 2500 Williamson County Parkway in Marion or 2421 West Main Street in Carbondale. For more information, call 618-993-4000 or head over to legacyfitness.com. Legacy Fitness, your journey, Your goals, your legacy.
At Johnston City High School, Indians played 3 in the bottom half of that inning, and it's one of those where Indians capitalized, Shauna, on just a couple of Crab Orchard mistakes and the 3-0 lead. And I apologize if I have these incorrectly, as I'm trying to read the starting lineup was pretty easy for the most part. But then when you get the pink copy, it kind of smudges a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have it as Ashmore, Carson, and Weiss coming up. So I'm not for sure if this is correct for River. So we're just going to say River because I know that is correct. So it'd be River, Blake, and Carson coming up here for the Crab Orchard Trojans. How was your summer? Are you glad to be back at school? What's the story there?
I think we like to stay busy. I mean, we were at Thrillville, then you did the Colt. I had to take some time off for that. We went on vacation.
That was in the dirt for ball number 1 here. From Zachary Porch, the lefty. There he goes. He closed that front shoulder in there for strike number 1. Zachary's not going to blow you away with velocity. He likes to move it up, down, in and out. And if you can do so, you can get a lot of outs. The 1-1. Cut on and missed for strike number 2. Again, would like to thank all of our fine sponsors. Sean, I'll let you go ahead and do that after this 1-2 pitch. Now it's in the dirt. Go for it.
We'd like to thank them for being a part of Team TP Talk. We have
God.
Colson's Heating and Cooling, Jack-o'-lantern Lane, the Johnson City Dairy Queen, Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale, Megan Rich, Attorney at Law, Salt and Light Boutique, Hill Printing, Banterra Bank, Farmers Insurance Agent Doug Smith, Lux Beauty by Roxy, Moonshine Run, Pyle Funeral Home, Gibbons and Kill CPA, Watermark Auto Group, Hill Farm, Brill Inns, the Johnson City Fire Department, the JC Manumission, and the Johnson City Public Library.
All right, I like it. As always, all TP Talk broadcasts are presented by Salt and Light Boutique. And Sean, what is it? Where fashion meets. All right, that one should be on you. We are in the Johnson City Dairy Queen broadcast booth. We will have the Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale post-game show at the conclusion of this one. That's in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes here to Blake Carson.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone noticed, but we got the fancy Legacy.
Yeah, you've also, yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There you go. Phantom, just a bit inside, and it's so weird for me. I've had TrackMan available to me all summer long, so it's like I don't know.
See,
where you can see it and there's no arguing it. So called strike 3. Believe it or not, here. Yeah, Porsche is sitting pretty here on the rocking chair with 5 strikeouts. As that's going to bring in Carson Weiss. That's one that's got to be caught there, and that's one it's adjusting the glove. And we talked about that in our preseason interview with Coach Brayfield about the how it's going to be behind the plate, and it's going to be growing pains from time to time. The 1-0, cut on and missed. Healthy hack there from Weiss. Bryson on deck. And again, guys, I don't want to screw up the name. It was a little smudged on the pink copy of the lineup. That's inside for ball number 2.
Also, we are still in the process of getting everything into the system for our sponsors.
Yeah. We will at this break in between the top half of the second and the bottom half of the second, we're going to go back to the intro for you guys. kind of tell you the story of how it was last year and some of the cool highlights that we were a part of. The 3-1 on the corner. Because that plate is way high. Like it is a half inch above the dirt.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Miss Pam who was over here this morning. She said it was so hot out and that she was helping getting this all ready.
as that is taken high by Weiss.
I just want to give a shout out to her because she works hard.
Ugh. So again, the girls will open their season Thursday at Carterville. Man, I tell you what, how about that gauntlet that Coach Johnson and the girls got? You got Carterville to open, Massac County, and then you open the Marion Invitational Tournament with McCracken County at 8 o'clock in the morning, nonetheless, after traveling to Massac.
They're going to be putting in the work.
And I understand. It's weird because McCracken County is one of the furthest traveling teams to have them play in the earliest slots. A little, I don't know. Yeah, that's cut on and missed for strike number 2. Let's see if we can do some more front porch sitting here, courtesy of Zachary Porch. See if he can get strikeout number 6. He's wanting to be that. And that is strikeout number 6. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a new intro. You're going to hear it. You're going to see it right now.
This broadcast is a private broadcast not affiliated with the Johnson City School District in any way. All statements and comments made in the course of this broadcast are this media outlet statements alone and do not represent the views or opinions of the district, its staff, its coaches, or the athletes involved in this event.
What you mean I can't do that? What you mean stop? I'ma run through that. Y'all could throw shade all you want. Just another day in the sun, day in the sun. What you mean I won't make it? What you mean stop? I'ma go take it. Y'all could throw shade all you want. Just another day in the sun, day in the sun. Said I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. What's the worst that can happen? The world will keep spinning. The sun keeps rising, keeps setting. We gotta keep rising. Every time we fall, it's just a new beginning. And if they write a book about me, what chapter is this? Is this the ending of the story or how it begins? All depends on the lens that I capture it with. Got me double checking my focus like I'm snapping a pic. Yeah, go ahead, tell us we can't do it, we gon' do it twice. Go ahead, tell us it's a gamble, then we shooting dice. Go ahead, tell us that there's only so much time in the day. That's okay, we work through the night. Yeah. What you mean I can't do that? What you mean stop? I'ma run through that. Y'all could throw shade all you want. Just another day in the sun. Another day in the sun. What you mean I won't make it? What you mean stop? I'ma go take it. Y'all could throw shade all you want. Just another day in the sun.
It is just another day in the sun. It just happens to be the broadcasting debut here of TP Talk in the 26-27 school year. As man, it is pretty hot out here.
It is.
It could have been a lot worse. I'm glad everything was pushed back. Again, safety first for these youngsters. We do have a new pitcher on the mound here for Crab Orchard. Going to try to get you some information. That's going to be Callan Miller is going to be now on the bump for the Trojans. Again, Shauna Hill, I am Dustin Hill. This is Washington Middle School Baseball right here on TP Talk. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, thank you to each and every one of you. And we will have the Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale post-game show at the conclusion of this one. Zachary Porch wanted to, it happened, we were there. He's wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Presented by Farmers Agent Doug Smith. Loading up the umpire with water, a couple Gatorades, it looks like. So for the Indians, it's going to be Noah McFarland Reynolds, Braxton Moon, Zachary Porch here, bottom half of the second inning. To face Callan Miller, the righty. 8-9-1. Miller's first offering. Inside for ball number 1. I still the thing going to and I know it for photo ops is fantastic. I still just don't get it. That's at the corner at the knees for strike number 1.
It's still good. And we are on YouTube, too.
Oh, man. The tube of you? That's fantastic. A lot of different things going on this year. A lot of things that can't go on this year. That's upstairs. No fault of our own.
Is it 2-2?
It is 2-2. Alan Miller's 2-2 upstairs. Something that you notice right away here with McFarland Reynolds is kind of upright in the box. Payoff pitch upcoming. And that is the third Indian strikeout looking. And you don't mind the strikeouts. You don't want them looking. And Braxton Moon's going to dig in.
Oh, my drink fell over, too, during everything.
Should we call him full? Half? Blood? I mean, is that cut on him? I don't know. There's such a thing, right? Because Shauna's taking a drink from her.
Stanley.
Yeah. Going back in. Outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. So sticks on the board, a ball, a strike, 1 out. Bottom half of the second inning. Your Washington Middle School Indians up 3-0. The 1-1. And just getting froze on that breaking ball. Moon in.
Flexi is
The
in.
1-2. There it is. Back up the middle. Kind of and a nice pick over there at first base for out number 2. 4-3 if you're scoring it at home. Turn it back over to the top of the order, and Zachary Porch, who walked, stole a base, and came around to score in the first inning. I'll have to ask Coach Brayfield, not during the broadcast, why going over to third base. Because I'm genuinely
Just curious.
Yeah. That is taken at the knees for strike number 1. Calling a lot of softball behind the dish. The 0-1 for Miller is bounced. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Shauna Hill. I am Dustin Hill. This is Washington Middle School Indians baseball. It's the season opener right here on TP Talk. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, thank you to each and every one of you. Let us know in the comments as that is a big act for strike number 2. Let us know where you're watching from. Would love to know. We love to interact live. Alan Miller kicks and deals on his 1-2. That's hit to the left side. Porch, as that's bobbled there at third. Tough throw, and he's going to beat it out. We're going to give that one a base hit. I'm an unofficial scorer. That's a tough hop. And, man, I'll tell you what, this is the best this grass has looked here at the Harris in a long time. But with that said, it's very Wrigley Field-esque. And what I mean by that is it is thick. Even though it's short right now, it is thick.
Was running on first.
So let's see what Porch decides to do. I think he runs here. There he goes. Taking all the way. Oh.
Gonna have to slide.
He's going to have to slide there. Pulled up.
No, it'd be in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
You might not.
Yeah.
Got to freshen up the slides.
Right. Oh. Just missed that one.
I thought I gave you the squeaky chair, but I hear mine squeaking. Yeah, YouTube.
No balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, you can check us out on YouTube.
YouTube is up, but it's saying that it's a little bit low quality video.
Well,
and he makes it to third. Support.
but yeah, but it was fouled off. Did you not hear the tink?
I did hear the tink, but I didn't register in my head.
So you got to move him back. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Jordan Williford in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. Ryder Smith back in. Calvin Miller set at the chest. The 0-2 on the way is low. Ball and strike.
I need another ball to come through.
What?
I said I need another. I hope the next one is the ball so I can say.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. I got Sam Goldberg in on that list this summer. That's hit to the right side. That's going to be a tough play. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be an RBI, and a great job by Ryder Smith. Didn't try to do too much with it, just went with it. Deposited into right center field for an RBI single. 4-0 is your score. And that's going to bring in the big lefty, Jordan Williford. Got caught looking his last trip. Let's see if Ryder's on the move here. There he goes. Outside. Hey, we slid that time. As now there's another duck on the pond for Williford. So over the summer, I was watching some velo videos and all that. Social media is fun. Clocked in the fastest I've seen him throw was 81 miles per. That is throwing some gas.
Wow.
For an 8th grader, that is throwing gas. But here's the thing. You've heard me say this ad nauseum. Hey, that velo is great, but ball 4 at 81 is going to sound like ball 4 at 61.
Yeah.
So he can keep it under control, man. He's going to be hard to hit. After that foul ball, it's a ball and a strike here. Cut on and miss. Chase that one up and away. Everybody knocking the rust off a little bit here today, I feel like. Runner goes. Williford hits that too short. Fielded there on a hop. Throw across is into the fence. So Smith, after the stolen base, will come around to score. Williford, after the E6, reaches. And that's going to bring in Braxton Q. Braxton Q. Termas. Shauna, you want to take this one? I mean, you're getting out of your comfort zone.
I'll try.
We'll let you.
I'm a little, because I'm really out of.
Williford goes. Taken all the way was Q Termas. Stolen base for Williford. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, by the time you was.
I know. I'm like, I'm lost.
Minis tackle football. Playing at the old flag football stomping grounds, or they're practicing today. They're Terry Pyle Field.
That one into center. Williford is rounding third base. Termas is going to try to make it to second. Is he going to be on time? Yes, he makes it to second. And Williford scores.
So what do we call that in the scorebook?
Okay, that I have no
RBI what?
RBI.
Where's he
double.
at? There you go. Look at her go. And that's going to bring in third baseman Jax Glasgow. 3 on the board again for the Indians. 6-0 is your score. Bottom half of the second. Big swing and a miss there. And I'll tell you what, Jax is one of those kids, man. From last year to this year, he has grown so much. It's pretty incredible.
I love seeing the growth.
Yep.
Of players and students. It's actually really incredible to see.
Runner goes, throw down to third, get up and go, and he is. And Q Termas is going to come around to score.
We are now 7.
For home here in this bottom half. And it's Glasgow calling a strike here to the Indian third baseman. Shout out to Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter for the latest news, scores, and updates, especially when it comes to middle school. Check out Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah, that was definitely a strike.
On the inner half, Brentley Cross in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. The 1-2 is upstairs.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Johnson City leads this one 7-0. Wait, I got that down.
He's on that. The 2-2 here to Glasgow. And that's off the hands, and that's going to get down and out of play. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Again, let us know where you're watching from. We love to interact.
Oh, Lexley let us know earlier that the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost runners. As
That
it is popped up. Going to be a tough play. And it's not made. So now if you're Glasgow here, you've got to make them pay.
so he.
No, Lexi, they didn't have 3. That was Shauna's boo-boo. But thank you for catching that over there, like Shauna said.
Yeah. It wasn't my bad. We get you use the software. It puts ghost runs and ghost runners on.
Oh yeah.
Every time
That's
we
all,
come back from commercial.
That's always fun. So Glasgow back in. The Deuces Wild situation once again. That's low. Now we're going to have a payoff pitch upcoming. Brentley Cross in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. Payoff pitch for Miller. Called strike number 3. As the Indians play 4 after 2, 7-0 your score.
At Salt and Light Boutique, shoppers can step into style that feels like home. Local fashion lovers will find all their favorites in stock, including the popular Lulu Mac collection. Located at 1401 North Carbon Street in Marion, right next to Kroger, across from Walgreens. Open Thursday and Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 3. Salt and Light Boutique. More than a boutique, a place to belong.
When life brings complex legal challenges, having experienced, dedicated guidance makes all the difference. Megan Rich, attorney at law, brings over 20 years of experience providing reliable, compassionate legal representation for local families and individuals. Offering dedicated guidance in family law, divorce and custody, adoption, wills, and personal injury. Call 618-579-0579 to book an appointment. Megan Rich, attorney at law, navigating life's most delicate transitions with grace and unwavering resolve.
What'd you say?
We're having all sorts of technical difficulties.
No, we're not.
Making it through.
Yeah.
And another ghost runner got put on. There we go.
So we do have another pitcher. As we're just going to have positional changes. Williford's going to move to short. Ryder Smith's going to come to the bump. Okay, so do believe that is okay. Porch at first base. Okay, and that's all the changes. So just positionally here for Coach Brayfield, 7-0 lead, top half of the third inning on what is I like that breeze. Yeah, you know it's been a little hot, but the breeze has been nice. So, what are you looking forward to most this year on the broadcast side of things, Shauna?
Well, you know this. I enjoy the beginning of getting everything together and having an idea and all putting it together and seeing how it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
with the video stuff. I like football
Mm-hmm.
a lot. I like being a fan of football, and I can definitely not. I definitely could not broadcast it.
Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time to be had by all.
And I like traveling. I like when we go different places.
I always look forward to the Jerry Ann Glasgow Memorial in the spring. I look forward to the Arrowhead Classic in the winter. Look forward to the postseason when it comes football time. I love seeing, we've been fortunate to be on runs with both softball and baseball at the state level. That's always a good time.
I like the Christ Our Rock Lutheran basketball tournament.
Hey, I was really a fan of Sparta. We'll see if we're back there. We will not know until the week of, or as that is hit the third. Glasgow Field bullet. We're out number one. 5-3 if you're scoring it at home.
But I love the community events. I like seeing
Yes, the back to school bash was awesome.
Yeah, I like to see the community. It's a small town where a lot of people know each other, so it's always good to get out and see everyone.
That's hit the third. Let's see. Glasgow, another try. Man, he's just throwing darts over there. 5-3 again.
Good.
Let's just see if he can get all three putouts here. As again, that if anybody jumps out at me, it's him. As far as the physicality from last year to this year.
Well, it's amazing seeing the growth of all of them.
Yeah. As that's a little bit low here from Smith. Seven nothing is your score. Top half of the third inning. The 1-0 is hit to the right side and caught there. It was like it was like she knew. Comes over, she's videoing. He makes the play. We head to the bottom of the third. 7-0 your score.
Every life is a unique story, filled with moments that deserve to be remembered. At Pyle Funeral Homes, they understand that saying goodbye is the hardest part of loving someone. That's why they handle every detail with the utmost elegance and care, so families can focus on honoring a legacy. Pyle Funeral Homes. Gentle guidance when it is needed most.
Why blend in when you were born to stand out? Welcome to Luxe Beauty by Roxy, where everyday glam meets elite luxury. Because honey, you deserve the absolute best. We're talking next level treatments, top tier products, and the ultimate VIP experience. Treat yourself to the luxury you deserve. More than beautiful, absolutely unforgettable. Book your ultimate glow up today. Luxe Beauty by Roxy, the standard of stunning.
All right, the standard of stunning is getting it done here early on for your Washington Middle School Indians, picking up right where they left off after a 19-1 campaign a year ago. They lead at 7-0 as we head to the bottom half of the set.
Swap. Pitcher's going back to short. First baseman's going to third base. Third base is going to right field. Okay.
Thank you.
Big thank you to the coaching staff from Crab Orchard for letting us know of the positional changes. And, that really does help.
Yeah.
I cannot overstate how awesome that is when coaches do that.
I was with Dave McKenzie for the Colt that one night.
Right.
I liked it when the coach came over and was telling him all the positional changes.
Right. So Fraser now on the bump for Crab Orchard. And this is what I like. You're going to see a plethora of pitchers from both teams. And why do you do that? You're going to give them about 40, 45 pitches. Early on, you're not trying to, hey, go out there and pitch 90 or 95, or at least in most instances, I did see that number on a couple of games yesterday, as a matter of fact, which is wild to me to open the season. But I like that both coaching staffs are going with the platoon
Yeah.
effort here to open the season.
Well, it gives a lot of them, this is kind of like a warm-up game, I guess you could say. They're warming them all up and just kind of seeing where you're at. So there's a lot of, like you said, there's a lot of growth that happens over the summer.
So it's going to be Brentley Cross, Docker Terrell, Noah McFarland, Reynolds here to get it started for Coach Billy Brayfield and the Washington Middle School Indians as they enjoy a 7-0 lead here. Bottom half of the third. Shauna, this one's all yours.
Wait, I don't have.
There you go.
Tell me who it is.
Frazier is on the bump. It is Brentley Cross to bat.
Okay, crosses up, swings and misses for strike number 1.
Love putting Shauna in the.
I feel like I could
can
do
do it.
baseball and softball pretty well. All right. Comes second. He hits that over to left field. Left field drops it.
That was third.
Third.
That was close.
Left, yeah, third.
You was
Sorry.
on the right side
On
of
the right
the
side, but
field.
I'm used to usually calling the field. But that gets him on first, crosses on first base now.
What would you call that? Would you give that a hit or an error?
Oh, it did hit the glove, so that would be an error, right? If it hits the glove, it's an error.
Okay. So an E5, and his cross reaches, and the pickoff attempt, and it goes under the fence. So they're going to give him, no.
I was going to say, how do you rule
They're
that?
going to give him third base.
Glad you called that because I have no clue.
He was going to have second, and you're awarded another base for
because
that.
It went under.
Yeah, correct. So Cross now down there third base. Terrell struck out his first time. Going to try to avenge that as Frazier's pitch is inside.
Ball number 1.
Again, a big thank you to Connor Price for letting us use his tunes. If you guys haven't noticed, he drops, it seems like a song every other day. And it always seems fitting. That's it to the left side. Another tough play. And run is going to score. Shauna, how we scoring that one for Docker?
RBI single?
Okay.
I hope you're not depending on mine.
I am seeing what you say.
What?
I'm just seeing what you say. Is that's going to bring in Noah McFarland Reynolds?
I don't know what it.
That one's runner goes a big hack there. Strike number 1.
Runners on second.
There you go. So he's going to have the stolen base there anyway, even though it went past the catcher.
I'm like, okay, what?
Okay.
Noah.
So Frazier peers in, kicks and delivers. Cut on and miss for strike number 2.
Okay, so Docker takes third on that wild pitch.
There you go. Look at you go.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike
2
here.
balls. Okay.
There you go. To Noah McFarland Reynolds. Braxton Moon and the Banterra Bank on deck circle over there on the first or
Lexi
third.
calls him Noah Arthur, so I'm like, okay.
Noah
Arthur.
Well, Noah's Ark is what I think when you say Arthur. If it's an A, I go to Noah's Ark. 8-0 your score. The 3-1 here to McFarland Reynolds is on the way to Frazier. That's upstairs for ball 4.
He trots down to first base.
That's the full moon. It is Braxton.
I don't like full moon.
Okay. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Almost hits the pitcher. Now that was scary there. So a stolen base for McFarland Reynolds on ball number 1.
So we got runners on second and third.
So it is unique to see former umpire Austin Todd down there in the first base coach's box as we would rib him this time. And a good job of looking McFarland Reynolds back, and the run's going to score here. Does Terrell.
And Noah gets to third.
There you go.
And then there's 1 out.
Okay. So that's a 1-3 for out number 1. McFarland Reynolds down there at third. To the top of the order, and Zachary Porch, who's walked and singled in his 2 trips. A couple stolen bases to his credit as well.
You say this was Porch?
Yeah, back at the top of the order. As that one's hit off the hands. Foul for strike number 1. See, our guy Caden Mays over there, he's playing in the Wooden Bat Fall League. I do believe he said he's playing for Crab Orchard, and that's every Sunday, so we'll have to get out there and watch him do his thing. We got football coming up on the 21st. Volleyball tryouts finished up today. Hopefully we'll have you a roster. Not sure how that's going to work this year. We'll see. New head coach Jamie Curley and her bunch getting ready for the upcoming season. 9-0 your score here, bottom of the third. Porch awaits. That's off the plate. So a lot, it seems like, we get that 10-day break from a 55-game slate, which I did not travel with the Billies this year, so it was only 26 games this summer. It always seems like there's a lot going on in that 10-day time frame.
Actually, it was less than 10 days this year, I believe.
Oh, because of the cold, yeah.
Yeah.
As that is hammered to right center field. Hey, that's a gap shot. As he about fell down going to second base. Porch with the RBI double. He's 2 for 2 at the dish with an RBI, a couple stolen bases, and he's also got 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Good way to open the season for that youngster. It's going to bring in Ryder Smith. It's 10-0 your score. Just a bit upstairs. Gets by the catcher.
Runner advances to third.
Porch advances on the wild pitch. Jordan Williford in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, you're watching Washington Middle School Indians baseball right here on TP Talk. As always, not affiliated with the Johnson City School District in any way. The 1-0. Off the plate for ball number 2. Something we'll talk about here, is that's right down Central, something that I'm excited about, Sean, and I know you are. We talked about it for 2 or 3 years now. We're going to have the We See You Scholarship. I was able to take the paperwork up to Mrs. Shiventone today to the high school. We're going to give out 3 $500 scholarships to those seniors that
We've been wanting to do this since we started TV. That was one of the purposes of doing the sponsor and everything, was because we wanted to do a sponsor.
Man, they are playing uber shallow, man. They're barely playing out of the infield. That's upstairs. But the outfielders are about a step and a half. Yeah. Okay, now they step back for Williford, but
they were real. They were
they were literally a step and a half, and still not far enough. If Jordan puts a and nobody at second base. Got him hung up at third though. We're gonna play pin the tail on the donkey, and that got worse. You remember that game as a kid? They
Yes.
spin you around blindfolded.
Yes, and then you had to pin the. We also do the at the ballpark. We did the plug-in where you were blindfolded. They spinning you around. You had
Yeah.
to plug the
The phone
plug-
charger ass.
yeah, the phone
Yeah,
charger in.
right. Yeah, that's a new age, and they're gonna check on.
Make sure everything okay.
Yes, absolutely.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, and you don't ever once he has coach is out. And again, a big thank you to Cody Weiss and his staff, making sure that we know what's going on.
Yeah, we
A
appreciate
big thank
that.
you, and that's something that we look forward to is interacting with these coaches and these other administrations.
Yeah. Well, it's also neat, like when we go to different places and we see different like things
Yeah.
that their administration and their like schools are doing, like the
Yeah.
programs they offer.
Vienna is a perfect example of that. Mr. Stafford down there is literally to me, and I've said this for the last 2 or 3 years. Joshua Stafford is probably the best superintendent from 64 down, and you're going to have to convince me otherwise.
Yeah, that is an example. I like Murphy. We've been to Murphy.
Yeah.
They've been doing a whole bunch of work over that way.
Yeah, I just opened up the new Red Devil Arena over there. As it was under construction when we went to the last baseball game there, but I did get to check it out in the summer with the JV bunch, and very nice. I love the boards. John said he's got a new video board.
Yeah. The middle school's gonna start.
As that's hit to the left side, and there it goes over the left fielder's head. On cue, Williford acted like he heard me. That's going to be, he's going to try to stretch it out into a triple. Slide play at third. And
He's safe?
He is safe.
So that's 12.
That is a 2 RBI triple as the man. He kind of looked like a cross between a gazelle, and I mean this in the most respectful way I can say. A cross between a gazelle and a giraffe out there because he's got real long legs.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. It's not a bad thing.
I love both of those animals.
So a couple RBIs. Ooh. And you'd like to. It's going to bring in Q Termus. He got a little stain on that right leg. It's upstairs.
For ball number 1.
So what do you got this one?
Sticks on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd. Is it only the bottom of the 3rd?
It is only the bottom of the 3rd.
Johnson City leads this one 12-0.
And here comes Williford. And he's going to come across. 5 home here. Big shout out to WestFrankfurtSports.com and Davey Broy. Some nice words of encouragement for us on the post there on social media. Always appreciate when folks actually give us positivity.
It was ball 3, right?
It was. I do believe.
We don't have a runner on 3rd anymore.
Lucky number 13. I love this. I absolutely love this. The home plate umpire helping the catcher with his gear.
Yes.
I absolutely love seeing that. Yes, look, he's trying to tighten it up for him. I absolutely love this. That's engaging. I always love when the batters, tap the knee of the catcher, fist bump the umpire.
Yeah.
And you see that every year at the Colt World Series, and I love it. We're going to have a meeting of the minds here, but I'll tell you what, we got to end Thrillville as I'm going to go story time as we've got a meeting here. I knew we was going to have a little bit of fun when you get Team Puerto Rico, Team Mexico together. Okay, I knew we was going to have a good time with the pregame show. You want to talk about showing up and showing out? Both Team Puerto Rico, Team Mexico, they were hooting. And it was so
It was
loud.
wild.
You can check out the video on the page, but it was so loud. Me and Sam could not hear ourselves think. It was so cool that our boss grabbed the camera to take part in this. There was probably about 40 people around us in total, and there's a picture. I think actually Hendo got it, Wyatt Henderson, from above. That is absolutely just
Incredible.
yeah. So that was an epic way to end the year. And then you're going to start with it. Looks like if it keeps up here, a nice dub here to start the Indian season. So a great finish and a great open here. So from summer end to school year begin, pretty good way to get after it.
You can come.
Okay.
Sure, it's going to go back to the catcher.
Okay.
Substitute Jenner Adams going in for my original right fielder.
Okay.
Move to catcher.
Okay.
Now he's going to go. We're going to be going into third.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So,
Again, much appreciated Cody Weiss and the staff at Crab Orchard for letting us know, because you get all those changes, and that's why you go in pencil,
Yes.
Because that's
Change. You got to erase.
yeah, you got to erase, and as you can tell, I knew there was going to be a lot of changes,
so you left that
and if you
blank.
look, I left the pitcher spot blank on our side because you can, in the first couple games, you're going to have a lot of moving parts, and that's always better to leave it open and definitely in pencil. And I actually remembered my readers. My writing is not that bad, as that is cut on and missed, and that was a big hack there from Q-Termus. Yes. Polano, and I said Poland. It's Polano, so I apologize for that. A D and an O do look similar if it's smudged just a smear, so that's my bad. So Polano is now on the bump here.
Somebody correct
you? No.
No, I was going to say, I don't see any comments on my side.
Hey, that's ball 4 to Q-Termus.
All 4, so he marches down to first base.
And that's going to bring in Jax Glasgow, who's walked, scored, and struck out looking in his last at bat. Let's see if we're going to have we are going to have a pinch hitter. Okay, what number is that, Shauna?
14.
So 14 and 9. So Everett Delahunt into the Banterra Bank on deck circle. Parker Stevens now in. And we got a runner over there. Sean, you're going to have to help me with all these changes, man. And there goes. That's
one.
Yeah, there we go. And that is Tegan Modeling. And am I not a huge fan?
Yes, you are.
I am an absolute huge fan of Tegan's. Takes that one down. Central 2 balls and a strike. That is so awesome. I love seeing the changes that these coaches are making.
It's getting all your guys some time.
And Stevens is back in, and that's going to get high.
3.
And there goes Modeling down to third. And if I'm mispronouncing that name, I'm going to have to ask somebody. That's a little tea. Or iced tea. Iced tea.
I like that.
Yeah. 3-1. And that's inside. Here comes iced tea. He's going to have to slide. Ooh, no, he's not. And he scores. Man, oh, man.
And
okay, so Stevens came in for cross. And now Delahunt is in for Terrell.
Okay. It'll take us a little bit. You gotta know the names and the numbers.
the knees, and Everett kind of gives it a little ride. Look back there. Ella Hunt back in. Got a great picture of him and another teammate when Coach Causey was at short. Got it sent to me mid-broadcast, and that was one of the 3 times during that broadcast that I had to mentally reset so my voice wouldn't crack and you wouldn't be able to tell that I was a little bit under the weather. That's upstairs. So what do we got, Shauna?
Sticks on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Western Middle School leads this one 14-0.
Okay, so Christian Bodies is now in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. Y'all are scoring it at home. Hopefully you're scoring it in pencil, much like I am.
Hopefully you don't let me score it.
Hey, you've done a good job of scoring it. 2 touchdown lead here for the Indians, 14-0, bottom half of the third. As that's a little bit outside here.
We're ball number 2? Question mark? You always say that I talk in question marks.
You do, you really do. So Polano is set at the bell. 2-2 on the way upstairs.
Full count. What is the thing you say?
Payoff pitch.
Payoff pitch.
Okay. So with just 1 out, your runner's not typically going to get the head start over there, but you never know. The 3-2. And Della Hunt takes it nicely. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now I'm with it. Modeling first for the bench home ball. Okay. Yeah, I'm all jacked up. Hey, it's taken 4 strikes. Number 1. Sun is setting like molasses in the sky.
To get this, story time, to get this up and running, I had to go into software and into the computer and change software around and everything.
Okay, so now let's see here.
It said the hard drive was overloaded.
Uh-huh. So Reed Stonebreaker now in the Banterra Bank on deck circle. That's high and away here to Christian Bodies.
And then there's
7 home here, just 1 out, bottom half of the third inning. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, this is Washington Middle School Indians baseball right here on TP Talk. As always, not affiliated with the Johnson City School District in any way.
Here it goes. So they are now on second and third. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
I'd like to see him hit anything to the right side here. So on a miss, nice hack there from Christian Bodies. I love seeing all the kids up in the dugout.
Cheering on their teammates. I love that.
Cut on and miss for strike number 3, out number 2. And that's going to bring in a Reed Stonebreaker. Throw to third. First offering to Stonebreaker. Popped up to the left side. That's going to get out of play. All right. Oh, a nice play by Coach Weiss over there. Saved his assistant from taking one off the dome. So a nice play there. Cue that Sports Center top 10 up. And you know how brutal I am when the coaches miss a play. That's a great play over there in the third base dugout by Coach Weiss. The 0-1 here to Stonebreaker. Takes that one at the knee. Love to see him choke choke up here and just absolutely hammer one in that left center field gap. There's a big gap out there. The 0-2. That's off the plate. Ball and 2 strikes here. $14-0 your score. 7 home here. Bottom half of the third. A little bit upstairs. Let's see. What do we got there? Okay, is that 13 over there, Shauna? You got to keep
Hold on.
Easton
13.
Mays in the Banterra Bank on deck circle.
Minis?
Mini Maze. Mini Mazer.
Oh! I think that's a sign.
I absolutely love that. So base is full. Mini Mazer is up. He hits from the wrong side of the plate, though.
You know, there are those people that get hit by balls like throughout their whole entire career, like they're in every game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of them. Just give a thumbs up and says, "Yep,
I'm good." So Mini Maze, Easton Maze now. Base is full of Indians. 14-0 your score. 2 down. Takes that one inside. Man, he looks just like Cade.
You got the blonde hair too right now?"
I don't think so. You should have stayed home there. We're going to go station to station. Slide in is good. So Stevens scores.
Wait,
Everybody moves up a base. 15-0 your score. Shauna looked a little confused over there.
my count.
And that's going to do it. I like the call of this
like
ball
that.
game. 15-0 is going to be your final here. Indians are going to improve to 1-0. We're going to take a short pause for the cause. A nice win to open up the 2026 campaign here for your Washington Middle School Indians. We'll be back with the Legacy Fitness of Marion postgame show. You'll see it right after this.
Howdy, folks. Hankering for more than just supper? At the Moonshine Run, we're serving up big flavor and a whole lot of fun. Dig on into our juicy burgers, heaping plates of fish, hand-cut steaks, and good old hearty comfort food that'll keep you coming back for seconds, yes, sir. And then stick around for our live music nights, where bands light up the stage, plus them theme nights and events that make every visit something special. Whether you're here for the grub, the tunes, or just good times, you'll find it all at the Moonshine Run, located on 37, just south of Johnston City. Moonshine Run, good food, great music, unforgettable nights.
It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of someone who knows a thing or two. JCHS alum Doug Smith has been serving the community as a farmer's agent for over 25 years. As you prepare for whatever's down the road, he's there to help by providing you with a range of insurance choices and personalized attention. Call 618-993-9650 to learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate products not available in every state.
Since 1921, Hill Printing has been proudly serving Southern Illinois, built on generations of family, dedication, and community trust. From R.C. Hill to the Sigleys today, they've grown through hard work and loyal customers like you. Whether you need business cards or booklets, Hill Printing delivers quality you can count on. Visit them at 110 North Print Avenue in Marion. Call them at 618-997-5304 or email hillprinting@mchisi.com. Hill Printing, where tradition meets print perfection.
We're all about and, like our new limited-time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal with crispy onions
and a fry for me.
And here's your drink.
And a sundae.
Try our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal right now at DQ.
Okay,
All right, welcome back here to the Harris on the campus at Johnston City High School final in game number 1 for the Washington Middle School Indians, 15-0 over Crab Orchard, Shauna. As this is the Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale post-game show. What's your biggest takeaways here of this ball game as a fan? Let's go there.
So, well, as a fan who's been watching for quite a while, the growth of
Yeah.
the youngsters and watching them throughout the years and how much the last two years
Mhm.
and how much they've grown is really neat to see. It looks like we're going to be pretty good. You have Porch. Porch did a really good job pitching. So did Smith. Sorry, I'm gonna a lot because that's
Okay, well,
I'm just trying to tell you what I
you've
see.
got you're not wrong. I'm concurring with you, but you got to tell me
Jackson.
why. As I'm actually doing your thing at this point, so I'm not used to this.
Oh, where is my phone?
Yeah.
You had Glasgow. He's got an arm on him.
At third base.
Yes, at third
Yeah,
base.
I agree there.
He had those two really good back-to-back plays. And then you have Williford, who, as you said, was like a giraffe or a gazelle, but in a good way.
No, combination.
Combination, yeah. Which those are both very elegantly long-limbed animals, so I like it because that's a
No, the gazelle is very fast, and the giraffe is long-legged.
They're both very.
Yes.
I was like, they're both elegant.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was going with it. As I'm trying to get this up. My takeaway here is Zachary Ports, 2 innings, 6 strikeouts at the plate, reached base all 3 times, scored all 3 times, reached on a base on balls, had 2 stolen bases, had a couple RBIs, and a single and a double. So pretty incredible if you're taking a look at it from that perspective. I thought that was, if we're going to do the Doug Smith, it happened, we were there, 2 innings pitched, and you strike out all 6 batters. I think that's a pretty good day at the office.
It was, and actually it's easy. I was gonna say, you have your little scorebook. I don't take notes during the game, so it's hard for me to tell you why. I can remember who's on my mind, but I can't tell you why. So I got to get better at that this year. That's one of my to-dos.
I think also in writing down when I've got to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different, so 15 youngsters played here tonight. That's is one of my coolest things. That I think that is really incredible here. Early on, you get 15 in. These guys are back at it down at Massac County on Friday. We will have Washington Middle School softball season opener from Carterville on Thursday. It's going to be an action-packed week, and then you've got the Marion Invitational on Saturday with an eye-popping coffee-needing 8 a.m. start against McCracken County. This has been the Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale post-game show. As always, each TP Talk broadcast is brought to you by Salt and Light Boutique. We're always in the Johnson City Dairy Queen broadcast booth. And, of course, the Colson's Heating and Air pregame show. Go ahead, Shauna.
And, of course, to close us out, we want to thank all of our sponsors. You just said it, Colson's Heating and Cooling, Jack-O-Lantern Lane, the Johnson City Dairy Queen, Legacy Fitness of Marion and Carbondale, Megan Rich, Attorney at Law, Salt and Light Boutique, Hill Printing, Banterra Bank, Farmers Insurance Agent Doug Smith, Lux Beauty by Roxy, Moonshine Run, Pyle Funeral Home, Gibbons and Kill CPA, Watermark Auto Group, Hill Farm, Real Lens, Johnson City Fire Department, the J.C. Mission, the J.C. Public Library, and I also wanted to throw in there Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter.
Yeah, he's going to have all of our out-of-town scoreboards. And again, for all the middle school scores from today, check out Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. For Shauna Hill, I am Dustin Hill. Washington Middle School Indians win it 15-0. So long from the Harris.